Hello, everybody. Welcome to Pastor Jerone TV. Adam Schiff didn't want the transcripts to get out. He didn't want the transcripts to get out because he's a liar. He's a disgusting person. His eyes disgust me. His face, because it's the face of a pure liar. He's a liar, and I can't stand that. I can't stand it when people do that. I can't stand it when people lie. It's disgusting. And he's a disgusting man because he was one of the main perpetuators of this Russia hoax and keeping it alive. And he was responsible for a lot of leaks. Illegal. He broke the law almost every day. And if there was anything that incriminated Donald Trump, I mean, anything, the slightest thing, he'd leak it. But the things that were true, the pinnacle or the core of all of this was there any evidence that Donald Trump or anybody from his campaign was colluding with Russia? Okay? That's why I never believed it. I never saw any evidence. Obama came out on his way out of office and stood at that podium and said 17 intelligence agencies have all collided together and decided that there was collusion with Russia. When one of the reporters asked, well, was there any evidence? He said, well, that is the evidence, 17 intelligence. Well, these 17 intelligence people were interviewed by the House with some by the House, Democrats and Republicans, that Adam Schiff was over this. It was 53 people. It included Peter Strzok, Lisa Page, Susan Rice, Loretta Lynch, James Clapper, James Comey, Andrew McCabe. I mean, everybody. Out of these 53 people, many of them were involved with the CIA, FBI, DOJ, all of this stuff. Not one of them said that they saw evidence of collusion with Russia. And after all of that, that liar, Adam Schiff, will come out in front of the cameras and say, yes, there's plenty of evidence in open sight that there is collusion. I have plenty of evidence. I've seen it. I have seen the evidence. He lied. He lied. He's a disgusting person. And Obama was behind it. Obama knew about it. He knew about it when President Donald Trump said that they spied on me, that wiretapped me. He said Obama wiretapped me. The media jumped right. They didn't know. They didn't do any research, but immediately they came to the defense of Obama. They didn't research it. You know why? Let me tell you something. They're all working together. That's the only way they can be saying the same things on every channel. There's no different channels now. All of these are all the same. They get their orders and they do it. The media, the Democrats, all of them are working together. The media, the Democrats, the intelligence agencies, all of them were working together. And they were all trying to take down Donald Trump. And Obama had a personal bone to pick with General Michael Flynn. He had a personal bone to pick with him because General Michael Flynn did not want to continue on some wars out there in the Middle East. And Obama said that he had the ISIS stuff under control, which General Flynn said is not under control. These people are everywhere. So he got fired. And Obama told Trump, he says, there's two problems you're going to have to contend with when you come into office. Two problems. He says, North Korea and General Michael Flynn. General Michael Flynn, that's a strange thing to say. That's a strange thing to say. And do you not know the next week after saying that stuff after he told Donald Trump that, they started investigating Michael Flynn. They sent two agents in there to interview Michael Flynn to entrap him. That's what the FBI note said. We're going to trap him in a lie so he can get fired or go to jail. We're going to get a case on him. That's what the FBI note said. That's what the 302 said. So they went in with no basis. They had no basis to do this. What was the interview for? What led up to the interview? Why did you interview him? Did you see any foundational crime? Anything that made you want to go in and investigate him or interview him for something he did? What did he do? Nothing. We're going to try to get something so we can entrap him. See, there was nothing before they went in. Nothing. There was nothing, no crime before they went in. But when they came out, they had a crime. You see what I'm saying? So the only way they was going to get a crime on Michael Flynn was if they went in and tried to entrap him into a lie. That was the only way they came up with a crime. Because other than that, he didn't break a crime. He didn't break a law. That's the kind of stuff that bothers me. Because if I didn't commit a crime, and then you come in and talk to me, and I'm thinking we just chilling out and just having casual conversation, and I forget to tell you about a phone call or some of the details on a phone call, then all of a sudden you say it's a lie, and now I'm in legal trouble. The man lost millions of dollars. He lost his home. He was about to lose his relationship with his son. So yeah, okay, you want me to say that because they was about to investigate his son. So yeah, I lied. Okay, I'll say I lied. Just leave my son alone. Because if you start messing with him, you're going to take away his livelihood and all that kind of stuff. They have too much power. Their power was enormous. And they can wait you out. They can wait you out until all your money's gone. Now you don't have a defense. Right? And then there was the media, the Democrats, all of the Democrats, all of them knew that there was no basis or no evidence for this Russia thing. No evidence. But yet and still, they went out before the public and talked about that this man is colluding with Russians and that 45 must go and he's a Russian agent. Man, the lies they told this country is unbelievable. But I felt the same way then, and I feel the same way now. I'm not surprised. I knew this was a lie. I knew all of it was a lie. So then if those 53 witnesses, after interviewing them, and they said, James Clapper, you were the head of the CIA, did you see any crime, any collusion? Collusion is not a crime, by the way. Did you see any collusion with Donald Trump and the Russians? No, I didn't. Okay, Susan Rice, did you see any collusion with Donald Trump or anybody in his campaign with the Russians? I didn't see any evidence. Loretta Lynch, you were over the DOJ, the Department of Justice. Was there any evidence presented to you that Donald Trump and the Russians were colluding? No. No. So then, why did we get Robert Mueller? Where did Robert Mueller come from? How did this all happen? And then why didn't Robert Mueller end this in a week? You look at the 53 witnesses, say nobody saw any evidence. So what is this about? I knew he was a dirty crook when he continued doing that. I knew he was dirty when from the first week he didn't look at this and see that there's no evidence of collusion and didn't shut it down. He was a part of the whole game. Some people's got to go to jail, folks. Some people's got to go to jail. And I will rejoice in the Lord greatly to see that happen. All right? Anyway, listen up. I'll see y'all on the next video. God bless.